Okay, 7.5 day 3, we're going to find the inverse function of a rational function. Okay, so for example 1, f of x equals 2 over x plus 3 is my function. To find the inverse, remember we interchanged the x and y, so let's make this x equals 2 over y plus 3. Okay, that's the first step, most important step. Okay, I want to solve for y. The y is at the bottom. I don't like that. Okay, so you can multiply the common denominator or you can cross multiply. What should we do? Let's cross multiply. Okay, I'm going to do x times y plus 3. Now you can distribute it, but I think it's faster to not distribute it, so I'm going to not distribute it. If I do 2 times 1, I get 2. Okay, the reason I think it's faster to not is because I'm going to just divide by the x now. And I get y plus 3 equals 2 over x. And I almost have the y by itself. I could just minus the 3 over to here. Okay, and then I'm going to rename it as the inverse of f. So f inverse of x equals 2 over x minus 3. And I could graph these, but we're not going to. Okay, go ahead and try the next one on your own, and then check your answer when you're done. Okay, so hopefully you found that f inverse of x is equal to 7 over x and then plus 6. Okay, let's look at example 2. It says g of x equals 1 over x minus 2. The most important step is the first step. We change the x to y and y to x. So now it's x equals 1 over y and then minus 2. And then just like before, we want to solve for y. That minus 2 is all by itself, so I'm going to go ahead and move the 2 over. So now I have x plus 2 equals 1 over y. Okay, and should we cross multiply? Let's cross multiply. Okay, now we're going to cross multiply, but I'm not going to distribute because it's going to come out easier if I don't. So if I do x plus 2 times y, then I just have x plus 2 times y, and then 1 times 1 is 1. And then the reason I did not distribute it is because it's easier just to divide by that whole parenthesis at the same time. And then I'm going to rename this. So this is g inverse of x equals 1 over x plus 2. And then make sure your x plus 2 is the denominator. So your fraction line should be a little bigger. Okay, go ahead and try the next one. It's very similar to this one. Okay, now check your answer. For h inverse of x, I got 5 over the quantity x minus 6. Okay, last example is the challenge one because it's got 2 things going on. It's shifted right and up. Okay, but the first step is always the same. I'm going to change the y to x and the x to y. So x equals 1 over y minus 2 and then plus 4. I want to get the y by itself. That plus 4 is just kind of out there, so let's move that over first. Okay, I want to get the y out of the bottom, so let's cross multiply. Now when I cross multiply, I'm not going to distribute it because it's going to make it worse for me later. So I'm just going to do x minus 4 times y minus 2 equals 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, now I want to get the y by itself, so I'm going to divide by the x minus 4. And yes, it's going to look weird. So I get y minus 2 equals 1 over x minus 4. So now I'm really close. I just have y minus 2, so I'm going to plus the 2. And this is a normal 2 at the end. So let's rename this. This was f of x. So this is f inverse of x is going to be 1 over x minus 4 and then plus 2. Okay, go ahead and try the last one on your own and then unpause when you're ready to check your answer. Okay, let's check our answers. For h inverse of x, I got 3 over x plus 8 minus 1.